Hello everybody, this is Minnie from the blog. We are here to talk about some stuff. If you didn't notice, I was very annoyed by online presence surrounding Ricky Starks and this three-letter word that a lot of people don't even want to add in their content or breathe the words AEW because maybe it doesn't give them as much engagement as WWE does. And I am so damn frustrated because I have my opinions on a lot of things. As you guys know, I'm very vocal. God gave me big lips and a big mouth for a damn reason because I definitely speak my mind and it's gotten me into a lot of trouble, but I just need to let this out into my minion universe here and whoever is watching this video. We are content creators. We got in this space for the love of pro wrestling. Maybe some of you just love WWE, that's fine. Maybe some of you guys just like death matches and you're doing content on that, or just content on indie, or just pure strict content on AEW. That's fine. I don't care about your likes or dislikes. What bothers me internally is because I'm a content creator because I wanted to get into professional wrestling space. I wanted to talk with people about pro wrestling. So it's extremely infuriating being in the space that I am and hearing other people that are in this space talk about, I don't do AEW content because it doesn't get as many views as WWE. I don't do AEW content because they don't want to work with creators. And I have my opinion on that. I think AEW should 1000% work with creators. I'm one of the creators that advocate for AEW, and it sucks that they don't work with creators. But is that gonna make me get rid of AEW outside of my content? No, because I'm in it for the game. I'm in it for pro wrestling. I'm in it for all the wrestlers that I'm attached to. I'm in it for people succeeding in an industry that is very hard to succeed. Now, with hard work, dedication, passion, and talent, you could become a household name. Back then in the 90s and in the 2000s, you would be a star if you were handpicked. If you had a certain look that the regime wanted to push out as the face of their product. I don't get free tickets to AEW shows. Okay, boo-hoo. I'm a professional wrestling fan. If I want to go to the show and I got the means, I'ma go. Would I like free tickets? Would I like free tickets? Absolutely. Tony Khan, or if anybody from AEW, like, get your girl in there for free and like work with a content creator, you know, work with content creators. So I go on Twitter and I see those verified accounts that don't even have their actual profile picture, but they have a huge following, that are extremely tribalistic, that only talk about WWE. They talk about how AEW sucks. They talk about all that. They make fun of the wrestlers on that product because of, oh, I thought this is where the best wrestle. They just talk a lot of crap about AEW and the talent. And then I see those same accounts, as soon as Ricky Starks joined, saying, oh my God, it's Ricky Starks. He's my favorite in AEW. And I'm like, if you actually like the product, but you're making your money off of hating the product and its talents and its stories, basically everything revolving around AEW, but yet when something like this happens, you're just like, oh, he's my favorite in AEW. And if you like some of the talent, just say that. I don't understand why it has to be so hateful. Like, it has to be one way or another. It's very tribalistic. Actually, I do know, because you wouldn't get any engagement. You wouldn't make your little pennies that you do that just crap all over AEW and its roster. And as a creator myself, I understand being opportunistic and capitalizing, but when I know what you guys say in the background, and then when something like this happens, you're just like, yeah, like, I'm so ready to talk about AEW, when you're so scared to breathe those three little letters because you don't want to ruin certain opportunities or certain connections, and it gets really freaking annoying. And I am not here by any means to tell you guys that you guys have to make AEW content, that you guys have to watch AEW, that you guys have to like AEW. I'm not telling you that at all. I'm just here to talk about that hypocrisy without really calling people out, because I like to live in peace and my mouth gets me in trouble because I'm very vocal about everything. And I have learned to just keep it freaking moving, but I had to make a quick stop to make this rant because damn it, I think it's too much to ask for people to keep that same energy, you know? Like, if you preach something, then preach it. Don't try to monetize off something cool that happened. And then there's the other part of me that is just so happy for Ricky Starks that people are talking about him, whether they hated on AEW, whether they would talk about the talent that is a part of AEW. I've never worked for a wrestling company before. I don't know what entails backstage. I don't know the backstage drama or beef. I don't know what happened with Ricky Starks in AEW. How is somebody kept off TV for this long when they were on the right trajectory to become a star? I know the whole, you know, CM Punk left. Some people are talking about, oh, it's because he went to WWE events. Even Ricky Starks, when he did a CVV interview, he even said that's not what it was. I talked to Tony about it and he was cool with it. And then there's a rhetoric online saying, oh, it's because he's friends with Cody. So is MJF. So are the Young Bucks. Like, there's communication happening between both sides, because when you're in this industry, you can't help but to have friends in both companies. So I'm not here to tell you what exactly went wrong or why he was kept off TV. It always infuriated me. It pissed me off because Ricky Starks is a damn superstar. He's such a great talent, and you have him in your company and you don't do what it takes to keep him in your company. Maybe Ricky Starks wanted to leave. I don't know if this is true, but I know he turned down a storyline with Big Bill because Big Bill was going to turn on him, and then I think Big Bill was going to be face or something like that. But let's just say that he wasn't happy with creative or how they were using him. Put him in top storylines with MJF, Jay White, with Adam Page. Treat him like that star that he deserves to be treated. Because even if Ricky Starks did actually vocalize his interest in WWE, at least give him a damn reason to stay. There's a really good portion of me that is just really happy because he's being talked about, because he should be talked about. It just sucks seeing the negative ramifications from Ricky being a trend on Twitter, and now everybody has an opinion on Ricky Starks, and everyone was a fan of Ricky Starks, and I think the reason it pissed me off too was because it reminded me of when they showed the backstage footage for CM Punk, and that was just an awful idea to do. And I saw so many people all of a sudden tune in for AEW and make content off of it. And I'm like, I don't think I would have been angry if it wasn't negative and AEW gets a lot of negativity. I didn't even post my reaction to the backstage footage because I was like, I'm not going to feed into the negativity. And people were asking, where is your reaction to the backstage footage? And I just kept it quiet. And I can actually talk about it now. So when the backstage footage happened, and over on Twitter, I saw one person make several tweets about how awful this decision was. And then I think one of their reactions got copyrighted of the backstage footage. And he was like, how dare you copyright me? And then I think the copyright got lifted. And then he was like, oh, F you, Tony Khan, F you, AW. And I could tell you now who that individual was. Certain creators were using it to monetize, and they were monetizing off just more negativity towards the company, and it pissed me off. And this was the day that I realized, I hate you, Mr. Tashk. And honestly, even though I have so many opinions on it, I understand the game. I understand how content works. Maybe that's why I'm not successful, because I'm not capitalizing off every freaking little thing that happens. Maybe I gotta be a little more fake in this industry. The good thing is I found like a core group of individuals that are genuine, and I can rely on venting about these things to them, knowing that they're not like that. Let me just end this video by saying I'm so happy for Ricky Starks, and I'm so happy that he's back with his best friend Jade Cargill. Like, they're under the same umbrella again. I am thrilled that Shawn Michaels is going to take care of Ricky Starks, because damn it, Ricky Starks needs Shawn Michaels. I don't think he would benefit just yet from being under Triple H, because as much as Ricky Starks is an established star, and believe me, he is, you have to be extremely established when you're under Triple H's belt, because Triple H is just going to make you better. While Shawn Michaels will also make you better, but he's taking little pieces. He sees the flaws. He sees what you need to work on, and he'll show you how to work on those things. So I do declare that Ricky Starks will be the new North American champion in 2 months. Until next time, bye.